So, we're here at something called Calibration. Tell me exactly what calibration is here.
Calibration is a lot of work with really a unique blend of people. We've got national board certified teachers, you've got administrators and teachers from all over the state, along with the Department of Education and CEA. So a real good partnership of stakeholders. Taking a look at the rubric CDE was charged to develop by the legislature to evaluate teacher effectiveness in the coming years as part of SB 191. So the work we've been doing for a little bit in June and again yesterday is to critique the document and to watch videos of teachers teaching and see how we can apply what's in the rubric to the videos to calibrate and see whether or not the videos are a good training tool to help train the people who will be doing the evaluators of teachers and how to use the rubric.
So you have to watch video of teachers teaching, and you have to look at you have to get this rubric and determine how well they're doing. That to me sounds hard.
It is, it's very hard. It is. We've come up with a lot of suggestions, as you can imagine. It's just a pilot program right now, but we've got to get all the bugs rolled out in the next year.
What's the most difficult thing about watching these videos and actually applying, your knowledge and maybe even avoiding your biases and giving a fair evaluation?
I think in its current form, the way we've been asked to do it right now is the context. For example, I'm a national board certified teacher, and as part of that process, I had to videotape my lessons and submit them, and had to provide a lot of written documentation about who am I teaching, what's the makeup of the kids in my class, the demographics, the intellectual abilities, the things that you won't see in just a video. So that's the challenge here, is that we don't have a lot of that background contextual information that an evaluator should have going into any teacher's classroom prior to seeing what's going on, instead of just looking down a list and checking off things on a rubric, getting a more holistic picture, then going in and saying that. So we don't have that now, but I think we may have that in the future.
So as you're applying the rubric, has it changed in any way your opinion of the rubric? Does it seem like a good device to use?
It's a work in progress. I think it represents a lot of stakeholders' viewpoints, which is great. There are some things that I still have questions about in terms of interpretation. From a teacher's point of view, one score may look one way. From an evaluator, it may look another way. So I think it's critical to make sure they are on the same page in terms of definition.
Okay. And just last question, what do you hope that your work here achieves in the larger run, the bigger picture?
Well, I guess it would be two things, really, or three. One would be, let's make sure that we have an effective document that's going to enhance the profession and have effective teachers in every classroom. That would be key. And the other would be to make sure it's fair, that you're evaluating teachers by standards that everybody is dialed into, and everybody understands the definitions of the specifics within the rubric, so they can do their best to meet it. And third would be to make sure it's a tool for growth for teachers. And not something that's a sledgehammer to say, okay, well, you messed up that domain, you're out of here, or you're on a different plan to move you out the door, but a growth tool. So, okay, great, you've helped me, you've shown me something in my teaching that I can improve on. Let's move forward and make it a growth tool.
Is there anything you'd like to add I haven't asked you about?
No, I'm glad to be in the process, because I'm a stakeholder as a teacher, and that's really what got me interested. I want to make sure it's a fair document that helps our kids, that helps the profession move forward in a positive direction.